Well, we were invited by the Faculty of Architecture and University of Edinburgh to contribute with ideas to tackle the challenges in Jakarta. And we came up with using the Malay concept of gotong royong, which is an approach to connect citizens and strengthen the collective capability for promoting change. We did an empirical analysis of threats and opportunities in Jakarta, and we summarized economic, environmental, social issues mainly, and we think that the answers need to be radical. Business as usual is not working, will not work, and the time to act is now. And the city needs reshaping with the participation of community, not only political will. If you see the current challenges in Jakarta, you will find flooding, waste management. Well, Jakarta is the second feeder of microplastics after China in the world. Subsidence up to 25 centimeters per year in some areas in North Jakarta. They have mobility issues. If you consider 3 million commuters every day commuting between the outskirts and the city, coming in and out, and there are other typical problems of large cities in developing countries. And there is also the future issues will get worse in Jakarta. The issues of urban sprawl. 2030, Jakarta is meant to be the biggest mega city in the world. Climate change is to hit Jakarta very heavily. The problems will grow with the city. We are proposing a regeneration concept for vulnerable settlements in North Jakarta. Pandemangang and Sunter Agung were the areas we chose for this. And the idea is to turn informal neighborhoods in vulnerable areas into resilient, sustainable, green, water absorbing, carbon collecting neighborhoods. And using for this kampong gotong royong concept for participation and community involvement. If you see the layout, we designed this honeycomb pattern where you see larger blocks which are walkable, which are better connected by foot and connected with a reduced road surface, which was very important for us. And it also reduces the attractiveness for transit traffic. And in the micro scale, you see 3 layers, a lower, a middle, and an upper layer. This lower layer is where roads are located, corridors, flooding areas, groundwater collectors, playgrounds, sports facilities, and so on. And there is also this access, direct access for emergency services, and also space for sitting and landscaping. We have a middle layer which is connected through corridors and bridges, and this is a flooding-proof elevated layer where users will get into the buildings for residential, education, services, communal infrastructure, etc. And an upper layer which is private. And we also foresee the courtyards. This is a very important issue, an element. We thought that during construction, where people will be involved with, there will be a process of social dynamics that will start and should continue. And these synergies may occur much easier if people have a community site and a place where they can meet and make it happen. So this cooperative type of neighbor business sector will have retail, repair workshops, services, recycling, urban farming, craft work, child and elderly care, gardening, etc. So it has to be a mix of solutions that provide alternatives for vulnerable sites and neighborhoods in Jakarta.